What if your daily routine started with a morning run through the Swedish wilderness, followed by slow afternoons in the sun and weekend adventures to hidden nature reserves? That's exactly how my week has been. It's been 2 weeks since we arrived in Sweden, and in this vlog I'm taking you through what a typical slow living week looks like here. Morning routines, exploring new trails, cooking cozy meals, and of course a little adventure at the end. Oh, and if you love nature, huskies, and the idea of a slower paced life, don't forget to subscribe and join us on this journey. Hey everyone from Sweden, it's me Fine, and together with my husky Fenris, we are currently enjoying the slow life in our little cabin. This week we started getting up at 6 a.m. to go on our morning walks, but with a new twist. We started jogging again.
The sun isn't fully up yet, but it is supposed to be a nice day. We will see how it goes. It's our second jog. We are not too experienced in it yet, but yeah, we'll see.
I haven't worked out since my bike accident and surgery last year, so being able to run felt amazing. Since both Fenris and I are beginners, we are taking it slow, starting with a warm-up walk, then alternating between jogging and walking in intervals. Each session we increase the running time, aiming to build up to a full 5 kilometers run in about 8 weeks.
So we are done with this session. We are not fully yet back at the house. Still a bit of walking there, which is fine. You can use this as a cool down. But overall, fast seat from our second run, it has already improved so much. Fenris isn't pulling the leash as much anymore because he shouldn't pull yet. So this is something that we need to train. But it's already kind of like improving. He did already so well. Wasn't always pulling and relaxing and more stuff, which is great. Also on my end, I'm surprised how well it went because I haven't been running since June last year because I first had a bike accident and afterwards surgery. So it's now roughly 8 months after the surgery, and I started to slowly work out again after all the surgery scars have been fully healed. And yeah, I'm very surprised how well that went. Of course, we are not doing like 5k right away or something. Also, as you can see, we still have some icy patches here in the middle of March. So spring comes a bit later here. And this is then where you especially need to be cautious because there's pure ice under it. And it's easy to just fall. And yeah, our next training session will be in 2 days. So we're going for a run in the morning every 2 days.
It's been such a freeing feeling to move my body again. Though Fenris still needs some practice to learn how to run comfortably beside me, right now he's more interested in sniffing everything.
For more transparency on social media, this is how it looks like when your high-prey drive dog just saw roe deer. It's unbearable to walk because he does this. He just wants to chase them, and he's incredibly unhappy that I don't let him. And they're long gone. They're long gone.
In the afternoons, we've been taking more relaxed walks.
So yeah. Fanny, say hello. Yeah. He's very excited to go on walks. Yeah, my boy. Yeah, right? Yeah. You're such a good boy. We just now had a nice interaction with our neighbor living in this house. And he basically offered us to make us, like me and Fenris, a map with all the hiking trails that are here in the area. which is super nice because we know some, but there are not really any maps right now that I could find. So he offered to make us a list, which is super cute. So in a week's time we can come by and basically, yeah, get the map from him.
While the mornings are still cold, the afternoons reach up to 10 degrees Celsius, which is already warm for Fenris with his thick winter coat.
So every morning, since it's still cold overnight, his water bowl freezes over. And I then give him the icy part because he really enjoys snacking on the ice. There he goes with his ice bowl.
Since he's still pretty overexcited with all the new scents here, we've been sticking to the same trail every day. But this week I decided to explore a new path deeper into the forest. And I was not disappointed. We stumbled upon the most beautiful hidden trail, which has now become a part of our daily route.
Not sure, but whenever I walk into forests like this, I'm always reminded of survival games like Valheim and such. Not sure if you know those, but the woods there look exactly like here. And all the more reason not to get stuck here after dark, because I don't want the trolls to come after me. It's getting down here quite a bit. Also, we came already quite down, so it's quite a hill here, and we're actually passing or like crossing trail that we were originally supposed to be going to. So if it's still bright outside, this is kind of like a nice addition. And since we're basically going to Moose Forest, if we're coming to the right time, we might see some moose from time to time. We saw trails and stuff, and we saw moose here in the past. So I'm pretty sure if we come by here a bit more often around sunset, we might eventually see them if we're not too loud. So yeah.
It's those little unexpected discoveries that make life out here so magical. Since we've been here for 2 weeks now, it was time for a little cabin cleanup. Mostly dusting out the carpets, Fenris' dog bed and sweeping the floors. I clean the kitchen every day after cooking, which brings me to this week's meals. I made some delicious ramen and tacos for lunch. Still struggling a bit with portion sizes, but I'm just happy to keep up the routine of cooking fresh meals every day. And just like that, it was already the weekend.
So it is Saturday, and Saturday is up for a little hiking trip. So this time no mining adventure, but we are going to a nature reserve that is like half an hour from here, where we went already in October. The weather is nice, so yeah, let's go.
So this time we took a little trip to Hästingsflotten Nature Reserve. Fenris and I visited this place last October and we absolutely fell in love with it.
So we're at our hiking destination, but yeah, it took a bit longer because I noticed that I'm absolutely fucking stupid. I thought of everything to bring with us on this hike and stuff, right? But of course, I forgot Fenris' leash. And having him walk without his leash, yeah, not gonna happen. So I needed to become a bit creative and see what I can use. He has basically a seat belt kind of thing that is used to keep him in the car. And I also had a bit a rope and stuff, so let's see how this works, because I didn't want to just drive 40 kilometers for nothing and just go back without doing something. It's also annoying for him. this is how our solution now looks like. So I'm happy he is better on the leash now and doesn't pull that much anymore. It will not be comfortable for me, but it will be okay for him. So the ice keeps working because yeah, we have -degrees still, but the sun is kind of like shining so brightly that it's causing the ice to work, so it basically cracks the whole time and makes other strange sounds, and Fenris doesn't like it. He doesn't know what it is and he gets extremely confused by it. So yeah, very cautious boy.
It's a beautiful, easy hike through a landscape that's just starting to wake up for spring. The frozen lakes, the towering trees, the crisp air. Every time we come here, it's like stepping into a nature documentary.
The makeshift leash now tore 2 times when he sniffed something. Thankfully, this boy has good recall because he did run off, but he then came quickly back after calling him. So yeah, but never forgetting the leash again. It's not worth it. Thankfully, he also has a GPS tracker on him, so I can always see where he's going, thankfully. So this is absolutely mandatory when you go hiking with your dog. Make sure they have a GPS tracker and that you bring your leash.
On our way back, we made a quick stop at the beach so Fenris could have some off-leash time.
So we now have come to a lake close to the house, and here is a very nice small beach, and since he cannot really run anywhere because it's a peninsula, I always use this as off-leash area for him, because yeah, he also needs to be able to just freely run sometimes, right? Yeah. So yeah, here we are. The last time we went here, the whole beach still was full of snow. And there he runs, like there. But yeah, so pretty, but the lake is still frozen.
And let me tell you, husky zoomies on the sand, pure chaos, pure joy. And that's it for this week already. Time flies when you're living slowly. If you enjoyed this little glimpse into our Swedish cabin life, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments what's your favorite way to spend slow days. See you next time!